birdies. Holy smokes. Jeez. Yeah, we are finally live. I don't know. Playtime with birdies, it's called. Lou, what do you do with your birds at night? Come on, Angela. People want to know what you do with your birds, not to your birds.
Wow.
It's like a portrait. Gizmo. Who you got? Who do you got here? Gizmo and Chiquita, right? Gizmo and Chiquita. Chiquita's a how old is Chiquita? Get this right this time, cause
She's 38.
38. Gizmo, how old's Gizmo?
We don't know, but we think he's around 40.
Okay, Gizmo's 40 and Chiquita's 38. This is Angela's bedtime with the birdies. This is what we do every night with the birdies.
There.
So, but except except Angela's like camera shy. So we are this is night 1 of our nightly we're going to try this nightly live streaming. How's that? Nightly live streams, okay? To try to oh well that's real pretty. Try to we've never said that we're like very professional about our live streaming. What are those floaty things in the background?
You said just do whatever I do.
Yep, I have floaters.
What?
I I don't know. Oh, it looks like it's raining. How do I turn this stuff off? I am.
Your birds in the mouth like that.
There you go. I am not very
Get their tongues bit off. Don't ever do that.
not very experienced here with this live thing. I've got ornaments floating from the sky. Wonderful, eh? I don't know how I did that.
My birdies. I can read them that much. That's the only reason I keep that for mine. Right.
Oh my goodness.
Chiquita banana.
Dude, I don't know what I just did. Ay, ay, ay. This is gonna be an interesting live. Oh, she went on the floor. Listen, I can't even see the camera. I've got freaking jingle bells going across the damn thing. Gizmo, can you do something?
Gizmo, do something cool. Gizmo. Gizmo, do something cool. Show him a trick. Yeah.
People are gonna be like, "What the hell do you got going on?" There they are. I got ornaments floating through the sky. Someone please help me.
Like Christmas ornaments?
Yeah. Oh, now it says breaking news. And you're in the picture. Edit theme. Oh, there's Gizmo. He's stretching. Gizmo, you stretching? Yeah.
Toes. Stretch those feet. Stretch those feet.
Oh man, I got a lot to learn on this stuff because holy smokes, I might not got this down. Like this is kind of crazy. I don't want scenes. I don't know how to get this off the way it's recording right now. Oh man. All right. Well, so far, I hope everyone is hanging in there because this is very new to me and I have no idea what's going on with this screen. No, I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, someone says, what the
flock?
Yeah, I guess. Shannon and Brian. How many parrots do you have? Well, we have 4 at home. We have 4 parrots. Can y'all hear me? I don't know. I have no idea. This is my first time. This is very new to this streaming thing, and I don't know what I did with this screen that it's the way that it is. I just wish it would be a camera. Like seriously. Um, Gizmo, Gizmo. All I know is so this is on my live. It does say night 1. So night 1 of Jason at Midwest Macaws learning how to do so. It's very new. I think people should start talking too. There's a lot of people on here. I don't know how to get, I have no idea how I got the screen the way it is. I wish I could take this thing off, like this other side part of it. That's Gizmo we're looking at right now. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the screen corrected. Oh, goodbye. Can you all hear me?
You're missing all the
Can you hear me? I don't even know if anyone can hear me. No one talks. And Gizmo doesn't sit still. Dude, this is kind of crazy. Like,
Are you on?
yeah, but it's like gives me a split screen, and it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know what it's doing. So, wow.
Well, you said do something fun.
There goes Gizmo. Here comes Gizmo.
Oh, Gizmo, you can't come under the blankie.
I just wish I could freaking have the screen on. A regular screen.
Oh, I think I'm about to run.
Well, I think we lost all screens.
Oh, okay. So nobody's seen me act like a fool?
Yeah, they see me act like a fool, but I don't know why. We're like zoomed in super far. I need somebody needs to come do the technical stuff, I guess. We went from like 100 people to like 5. Probably because me messing around. I can't get this thing right. It's Gizmo. Hmm. Hey, I appreciate the first thumbs up. I am really, I guess, should do a little more research on how to operate this stuff because This is my first time on Restream, and I have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm having lots of problems, obviously, with the camera and trying to even get a thing focused on here because it's got to give me two different screens. But I guess whichever. Hopefully, y'all enjoy. I'll just gonna. I'm not on my phone, Mr. Ranger, so I already know how to run my phone. This is I wasn't looking for snide remarks or cocky things, so this is my first time going streaming live on a camera in my computer. So it's very new to me, but I welcome you not to come back if you don't want to see it. So these are our birds, and I'm gonna roll with that because I may or may not know how. I may or may not know how to get this thing right now. It obviously says it's my first stream, but it is for fun. And yes, there's two birds right now. Yeah, we have four total. And this is Chiquita and Gizmo that you see. Gizmo is the one on the left, Chiquita is the one on the right. Gizmo's 40 years old and Chiquita is 38. They are soft. They're very soft if you can touch them. So a couple things about birds is birds. He's chewing apart his perch he's standing on. They are. And the camera won't stay to one side. It like wants to turn. This is fun stuff. Wow, this is crazy. I don't never thought it was that difficult. Oh no, look how it's split screen. They see this.
Oh,
I think. Do you see a blue screen on the right and the birds on the left? And then the Gizmo.
Gizmo, don't eat the dizzy rubber.
So the birdies, I don't know how to change it, to be honest. Like it don't have a clue. I've tried and I've like gone and bounced around on so many different things, and it's kind of crazy. I don't know. So now I got two different screens here. It gives me these setups down here, and it's like it won't let me change. It won't let me change them to like just one screen. So some guys were getting really nasty about it, but whatever. Sorry.
They can leave.
Right, that's what I said. That's cool. Your turtle's 23. We used to have well, we didn't. We are a sister. Actually, I think I have the channel on here for Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park, the YouTube channel up here that we're streaming on. Is they used to have a Reed, the director down there, had a what was it, Angie, a tortoise?
Yeah.
And I believe he was how old? He was old, in his 80s. And the birds, yeah, they are soft. They're really soft, but they are a one person bird. Well, most birds are one person birds. They like they pick their people. So, and that's a lot of reasons birdies are so they sometimes end up in the wrong spots or like um I guess what I say is, oh, Gizmo, some of the stress or that they can get is from, being bounced around in different areas and people that they don't like. So I'm still trying to figure out how I get is
turn around.
Shift 1.
Do you have your phone? Google
I don't know how to get this thing off. I really don't. Like, it's kind of driving me a little bonkers on why it's doing it that way. Like, I wish I knew how to get the screen. I wish I knew. Oh, I should go on my phone. Maybe I can see it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Um. So again, this is one of our first times going on here, and pistachios. They love pistachios. They are huge fans of pistachios, and they are not gold and blue macaws. So what their name would be is a blue and gold, I guess, golden, but blue and gold macaw. Yes, parrot. So we have three blue and golds, and we have one green wing, which he is very red. Which I'm gonna bring. My wife will be bringing him out here shortly. We wanted to bring on Gizmo and Chiquita for a minute, but then after that, we will be bringing we're gonna bring out Wolf. So, but and of course, since they're on camera, they are unfortunately very boring. They're I don't I guess I'm gonna put together. I wanted to try to get this thing knocked out on how to figure out the streaming. So this is my first time trying to stream our couple birds that we have at home. And then what I want to do is we're trying to get this nailed down to be able to create a more ongoing stream. Um, can't figure out what I can't figure out is how, which probably is. Can't figure out. Oh my god! Oh my god! Can't figure out how. Hmm. So, do they have a favorite toy? Yeah, they've got lots of toys. Hi, Gizmo. Are you giving your pretty wings? Gizmo, are you saying hi? Hi, Gizmo. Hello, Gizmo. Oh, well, it doesn't actually. So here I'm freaking out, and it doesn't even actually show up the way it shows me on.
See, that's what I was wondering.
So here I'm freaking out because on my side it's showing me a different way that it looks on my computer,
Someone has
but
a toy.
it actually is not showing up that way when I go on there and look at it live. So I guess for me freaking out there for a minute, that was kind of sorry. Favorite toys. Angela, do they have a favorite toy? What would you say their favorite toys? Hi, Gizmo.
Something they can shred.
So anything they can shred. So like they like to shred well, cardboard. They love cardboard. They like shredding paper. They like, yeah, why don't you go grab 'em a couple toys to show everyone like a couple of their toys. They like shredding like ropes. They'll chew on ropes. They love wood, obviously, because it's also good their beaks on um for their beaks. So they like that. There's Haley should give Gizmo a piece of paper, and birds are messy. So it is something that having a bird will you'll always get the joys of cleaning up after. Shoot.
Someone said pistachio.
Yeah, they said, what did we given them any pistachios? You want to grab Gizmo a pistachio and show them how they
Yeah.
chew pistachios? Are you on there or what do you? Oh,
I mean, I can see it, yeah.
I don't like giving them to. He's the king.
and the reason Haley's giving it to him with a spoon is because
It's good. What about the walnut?
they're not always the most.
Right.
They don't like everyone. Again, like I said, it's every bird has its person, and um not every bird likes you. Right, Gizmo? Right, Gizmo? Oh, hi, Gizmo.
I try walnut.
Go ahead. Hey, Gizmo. This Gizmo's gonna show you how he cracks open a walnut. Does he fly around? So Gizmo is not clipped. So it's kind of one of those things like Gizmo actually is a very good flyer, and he is known to fly. And down by Reed in Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park, in the fly cage, Reed has some. Uh, he has some good stories of Gizmo flying from one end to the other in his cage, but they don't really. Gizmo doesn't fly very often because it's one of those things like when you don't do it, it's not the most common thing for him. So it takes a lot of energy out of him. It's like if we were to, or I guess not, I don't know who I'm talking to, but if it's something like someone like me that doesn't run a marathon every day and then you go run a marathon, it's very difficult task. So he can fly, yes. Does he? Very rare, unless he really, really wants something. If you're in the other room and you leave him in this room and he wants to get to you, yes, he would most likely fly from one room to the other. Does he? Not too often. And yes, that is a walnut. He is um it's his bedtime walnut before he goes night night.
He has the turtle.
And I'm most definitely gonna work on my camera setup here for tomorrow night. But this is one of my first times ever live streaming, so I guess now that I get it down a little bit more, it's not that bad. And my wife's over there cranking.
No, Chiquita did that. Busting the
So happy.
He's a very happy bird. So, little history behind Gizmo is he's 40. He's in his mid 40s. Um, he was story behind Gizmo. He had his
You go get yeah, you did.
he had his person and birds because they really pick their people, and um he he was with somebody for 18 years of his life, or 20, and I'm not sure what happened to that person, but he ended up in the sanctuary by Reed at Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park in Pensacola, Florida. And that being said, that's where I met Gizmo and Chiquita, and um, he lived there for another 18 years until he met me. And he picked me, and from what I hear, he was a very grumpy bird, but I can handle Gizmo very easy. Now, my wife, that's another story. If you look at that thing right next to him, right there, that's what we call the Gizzy grabber, and that is how she transports him so he doesn't bite her or take her arm off. So he
Oh, she needs to go.
um he doesn't like many people. There's a handful of people that he likes, and yeah, he really dislikes more than he does like. So, um, which is just Gizmo, and which is any bird, honestly. Like it's birds again are, they're very, you have to well, there's a lot of reasoning why these birds end up in a sanctuary or a rescue, or end up stressed or anything like that, is because they end up with people in the wrong hands. The bird may not like you. I was watching something on Facebook yesterday, and I'd seen somebody say, there was a meme and said, how much do you think this bird went for in the auction? And it kind of made me angry, because it's like a bird shouldn't be auctioned, because you can't buy a bird from an auction. I mean, you can, but that bird's not going to it could most likely not like you. And then the bird just gets put into a bad situation. I inherited a macaw, and I feel like I have so much to learn. Oh, believe me, we learn every day. And we've been involved with them for 3 years. And so every year, it's just something new for us every year. I mean, I think every day that we learn every day. They're just working with our birds. And oops, I accidentally turned it off. But I mean, I think you're gonna learn every day that, I mean, we learn, we're very active and became very close to the rescue that is in Pensacola, Florida. It's Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park, and I'm actually streaming onto that channel right now, because we're trying to build up uh, our YouTube and TikTok channel. So don't forget to go and like it for us. And part of it is Midwest Macaws, and the other is Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park. So Uncle Sandy's is a nonprofit organization. So we'd like to build up the channel and try to get it monetized to be able to bring in an income source to be able to help the birds with just day-to-day tasks and feeding and helping and updating the park and things that are needed, as in what volunteers can't always take care of, like the bowls and water dishes and toys for the birds. Birds can get they can get bored very easily. Well, where I am, I'm in Wisconsin, so it's 8:19 p.m. So it is getting birds do get to a point, like birds are especially, oh, there we go. Oh, everyone got to see that one. Holy smokes, Gizmo, way to go, buddy. So I believe Angela, my wife, is gonna see Gizmo. Watch him. He's on his birdie butt. We call it the birdie. She usually sings a song though. So they're gonna go night night to their aviary, and we have another one. Wolf, she's gonna be bringing Wolf out, and because they can't be together, so Wolf will be coming out here shortly. Wolf is gonna be he is a green, um, he's a green wing, macaw is what Wolf is, and I know it's a little misleading because we say green wing, and he's actually a red bird. And so we're just waiting for, she had just took Gizmo and Chiquita. Um, now I'm just going back through some of the comments, and I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, the person that I'm talking to here, and but it's some people can get very rude. I just noticed the one guy up there, Roger, whoever he is, maybe learn how to run your phone and come back. Well, maybe we just get rid of you. We don't need the sarcastic. Oh, and there's Wolf. We're gonna turn the camera here.
Wolfgang.
This is Wolfgang. Sorry, it's bouncing around here for a minute.
Wolf over there. He's a flirt.
Yeah.
He's a big flirt. Yeah.
Here's Wolf. Oh, come on.
Here's Wolf. Here's Wolf. Yeah. That's Wolf.
There's Wolf.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you going, Wolf?
Hi, Wolf.
Say hello, Wolf.
Hi, Wolf.
Wolf likes to talk on the phone.
Wolf likes the phone.
Let's see if Wolf will say hello to us.
Hi, Wolf. Hi, Wolf. You say hello to everybody, Wolf? Hello, Wolf.
Hello.
Hello, Wolf. Yeah, everybody, Wolf saying hello.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Wolf likes to talk on the phone, don't you?
Hello, Wolf.
You like to talk on the phone.
Hello, Wolf.
Yeah.
So, nope, not a scarlet. He's a green wing. He's called a green wing macaw.
You can tell the difference. Scarlets have yellow in them.
Yep,
Green wings do not.
Yep, scarlets will have yellow in them. Exactly what she said. And where are they yellow, Angela?
Where the green is.
Where the green is. So see the green on his feather on his wings. That's why they call him a green wing macaw.
Instead of a redhead. Don't you ever wonder why they live in green wings instead of redheads?
Oh, or a red and green, like a blue and gold.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
What do you think, Wolf? Huh? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, Wolf is regurgitating right now.
So Alaska, wow, that's quite the ways away. Um, so what? And I'm not sure if I have any bird people on here or not, but
Where's those feet? Yeah. I get your feet. I got your feet. Yeah. And happy. Yeah. Got everybody looking at your butt.
yes, tech guy, we have 3 blue and golds, and we have um 1 green wing, which is the one that you see right now. We just put the other 2 to bed, and one's already sleeping itself. How old is Wolf? Angie, how old is Wolf? I'm not exact.
Wolf is 36, 37.
Roughly about 36, 37. We're thinking. Yep, sweet. It's a blue and gold. A blue and gold. We got 3 blue and golds. So yeah, they're fun birds. Thank you. Does he fly? Wolf does. I've never seen Wolf fly. Um, now we have two of our blue and golds. I have seen fly. Now that I've seen them fly. Their feathers, their wings are not clipped. So Wolf, he will get up on a stand and act like he's gonna fly, but I think he does it more or less for exercise. So you got to remember on a bird, or I guess not remember, but good example of a bird is if you don't, for a human, if we don't run marathons every day and then you go run a marathon, it's really hard to do, right? So for them, they don't really fly because it's not natural for them where they are right now in their habitat. Like they're on perches. We don't believe in cages, so they have a very large aviary, and we have an indoor outdoor aviary here in Wisconsin, but obviously they're indoor right now, not outdoor, which is heated and heat controlled to a temp of 70 degrees. And then in the summer, they can go outside. They have a door to go inside, outside, and they're penned. So, but it's not a cage where it's a 5 by 5 cage. aviary. But he, I mean, could he fly? Yes, if he really wanted to. And you're right. When they get brave, yes, or spooked. Sometimes when they get spooked, they'll try to fly. I don't know where Wolf's going. He's probably gonna try and chomp my feet right now because he's gonna try and walk sideways and pretend I don't see him. Because when he's by Mama, he gets very protective. But really, he's my bird. What would you like to see? Our aviary? Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you guys want to join on, I can read. Here he comes. He's coming from my feet. I can do a tour of our aviary. It's yeah, we do have one that's flowing into the window. Obviously, we had to get that fixed. Yeah, he's coming from my feet. So now we're gonna.
Come down here. Stay over here.
Mm.
You don't have to always attack.
Excuse, I'm not. Obviously, this is my first time streaming, so I apologize if this is a little rocky. But I wanted to get out here and get our channel out. I want to start streaming. We're a big part, and down in Pensacola, Florida, is a sanctuary where Reed Ralston, he is a director or the owner of Midwest, or not Midwest, Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park. And look him up. It's yeah, he like toes. He likes my toes when he's trying to protect Mama. He wants to chop them off. Um, and oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's walking sideways to me.
He's coming, Jake.
Wolf, you little stinker.
Wolfie, come here. Come here, baby.
Where is he?
Here.
Well, where did he go?
I need red chicken. Yeah.
Sorry, bouncing around. I'm trying to get Wolf in the picture.
Chicken.
He's walking sideways. He was trying to get my foot. I'm a creator. Let's start doing more content with my macaw. Yeah, that's a. Oh yeah, obviously if you have a macaw, you know how messy they get. There's always something to clean up behind them. Yeah, so I've always done. I have a white rooster named Larry. Yes, that's awesome. um, we've uh, we've had the birds now for our birds for some time, 3 years of being a matter of fact, and Reed at Uncle, and I'm streaming to their site right now, YouTube, and I'm not sure where everyone's coming from. I do have quite a few people on the stream, which is kind of cool to see because for my first stream, I've always done this and went live, but I've done it on my phone. So I know there was a guy on here a little bit earlier that kind of let me have it a little bit, but I guess I'm pretty new to this. So it's my first one. So it's I feel I'm doing all right for the first time here. But um what I'm trying to get to is Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park is a nonprofit rescue in Pensacola, Florida. And if anyone's near there, please feel free to go in and see it. They got over 130 different types of birds there, and they're all rescues. He just let me have it just because I wasn't, my streaming capabilities weren't on, and he just kind of said, learn how to use my phone before I start doing streaming. He's just being really rude. That's all. It's all good. I don't take it personal. It is what it is. It's listed on here. It's my first time, so it's my first time streaming. So I'm using a camera this time, and I'm using a computer to be able to stream it live. So my ultimate goal is that what I'd like to do is we don't have, but Reed has the bird park down in Pensacola, Florida, and we want to create a stream where we have all the different birds down there, and we can stream them, each bird individually live on a different day or a different time where people can see and be able to subscribe to our channel. So we're really just starting to grow this right now. I have some really cool people behind us to be able to help us. I just got to get it started, and this is what I would call my first, I guess, my initial start here to be able to get this moving forward. But one of my friends is the videographer and photographer for the Discovery Channel, and he's gonna hopefully we're gonna get him involved to help us out a lot on trying to get this thing moving forward. I don't know where Wolf went. Oh, there he is. He's going. We got the cat. No one wants to see a cat.
I can see you guys live right now.
Oh, that's
Dad,
funny.
I could see you guys live right now.
Oh yeah, there's Wolf. What's really hard about this is this camera, and I don't like this camera. Tomorrow I'm going to switch cameras, but this camera is very difficult to aim it. For one, it's a cheaper camera, so it doesn't follow what's going on, right? I have a better camera. I just couldn't get it hooked up fast enough. So, and so I have a few cameras. I love technology, and I just don't know how to use it very well. So I love taking video, and um, it's just I got people that are way better in being able to market, not market, edit it. So so yeah, so that's got a Scarlet Macaw. She's mean as heck, biting everybody. Well, uh, so it's hard to see what the name is. Michael. With the Scarlet. Well, I can tell you if you got a Scarlet and she's mean, it's birds. I'm not sure where you got the bird from, or okay. Good night. I see the person. I can't. I still don't know how to pronounce that name. But good night. They say good night. So good night. In 7 years with a Scarlet that's mean. I can tell you now. I am not by far any sort of bird. I'm pro. I mean, obviously, I have learned a lot over the years of working with birds, but I can tell you a big thing with birds is that if they're mean and they're biting, there's a few things you can try to do as um, to work with them on trying to change their behavior, but most likely, and I'm just being real honest, is they probably don't, they probably don't, I don't know if you picked the bird or if it was inherited to you or if it was something that, you bought. But this is a lot of the reasons a lot of birds end up in the sanctuaries is because birds pick their people. And the reason birds will get stressed out and pluck is because they may not like the person they're with. And a lot of the behaviors would be are biting and biting the people, and sometimes it comes with um um sometimes it could be just well, behaviors. He said, so got her from a lady in Tennessee, said she had been sold 6 times and brought back. Well, that's kind of a scenario of, I hear that a lot. um I hear that a lot, that the birds are brought back. Gizmo, I'm not sure if you were on here when I had Gizmo out. Gizmo was in that same scenario. Gizmo is one of my blue and golds, and he was in the sanctuary in a rescue down in Pensacola, Florida, for 18 years, and people would adopt him out. And well, not many, but Reed wouldn't let him go anymore, but they would bring him back because he was mean. Like they would, he'd be very good with the person at first, but then get him home, and he didn't like the environment, and Gizmo wouldn't change. But aggression also, I'm not sure how you're trying to train them, but I do know with aggression, giving a bird back aggression can even make them a little more mean as well. So, you know, maybe a little. I don't know how you're training him or how you're acting with him or anything like that, but it's hard to take a bird that doesn't like someone or the environment it's in and turn it to the other way around. So, um, if you need help with them, let me know. I'm actually very good with birds that are that way because Gizmo, my own bird, is the same way. He was until he met me. Yeah, and birds. Yes, you're right. Researching about birds is is a big thing. Knowing on the birds. Birds are actually, they're not great pets. And everyone wants them. I mean, they're cool. I mean, they're very neat. They're fun. I enjoy them, but it's a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle change. Like they're very needy, and he's literally coming to the side. Like Wolf, he he's my bird, but when he gets with my wife, he protects her like crazy. Here, now you want to. This is what we're talking about on birds, right? So that's my bird. So birds pick their people, right? They're one person. They're usually one person human, and or one. The bird likes one person, right? And Wolf right there, like I can pick him up, kiss him, feed him, anything until my wife right there is near him. See, he wants to come bite my toes right now. But the attention, yes. Maybe and also you're very lucky for your bird to like both of you because I've got some birds. Most of our birds I can handle all of them, except I have one bird that she's young, she's 8. It's my wife's bird. Here comes Wolf again. He's coming sideways, thinking he's gonna come get my foot. He's sneaking up. See that table right there? I'm underneath. My foot's under that table. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you." He's like, "I'm gonna protect mom." I'm sorry for bouncing around, but I'm trying to show you what he's doing. Um, but my Gizmo, he hates my wife. My wife can handle. Oh, there we go again. Oh, don't worry, Wolf. My feet are on the chair now. Um, yeah, it's so Wolf there. I brought Wolf home from the rescue because he was there. He was very sad. He was very depressed, and he would when we're down at the rescue, the birds will pick you, and it's once we got him home though. I mean, he still loves me, but if you hear him, he's giving her kisses right now. You can actually hear him doing the noise.
Yeah, he's a flirt.
He is a flirt. Um,
Yeah, you're a big flirt. You love mama. You love mama.
but he's a sweetheart. Um, and then sometimes I was gonna bring back to Michael with the biting bird. Try diet once. Try changing his diet. I'm not sure what you're feeding him, but maybe it's something he's not liking. Inside. Like maybe he's not liking his food, or maybe it's not a healthy diet. I'm not sure what you're feeding him, but I know with our birds, we've had to switch it up quite a bit. Like my wife is the main chef for them, so um, she has switched it up, and I know one of our birds was very hormonal, and or another thing I just want to bring up. Here he comes again.
Sleep. Sleep is a big thing.
Sleep.
have to have 12 to 15 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And that means complete darkness and quiet. Not just putting a cover over their cage and they're still around noise and chaos. They have to be in a completely quiet, dark space.
So if you can hear her, I'm not sure if you guys could hear her or not, but I would try. You know, my wife is very strict on their food. And once she got the food locked down and sleep, and what she just said, if you could hear it, is sleep. They need 12 to 15 hours of sleep. And if they get that sleep, and that's uninterrupted sleep, like finding a closet, or if you don't have an aviary, we have a full aviary. So primarily what I did is I built a one car garage on the side of my garage, and I've got it split in two right now. We have four birds. Two of them are together. Wolf that you see right there, he's on one side of it, and then Trigger, our youngest, that's the one we have some problems with. She stays inside the house. Oh yeah, he loves her. And when I say stays in the house, we actually have a closet that we dedicated to him. Like it's a walk-in closet, not a regular closet. But she actually goes into a cage and she sleeps in her cage. But she goes to bed at 7 o'clock. The minute the sun goes down, or six, whenever it is. And my wife has it at the same time every night, 6 o'clock until 6 in the morning.
Especially this time of year.
Here he comes. My feet aren't on the ground.
Wolf.
Wolf is 36.
Wolf. Wolf, come here.
Hi, Wolf.
I'm not.
Hi, Wolf. Hi, Wolf. Hi. Yeah, I see my feet. Yep, they're up here. Or are you coming to say hi? Are you coming to say?
Maybe not.
No. Come here. Wolf. Wolf. Oh no. No. You just coming to say hi. Hey, Wolf. Yeah. Hey, Wolf. Yeah. Hey, Wolf. No.
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 Mom.
No. Uh-uh. No. And it's kind of weird that if you see him, tomorrow I'll show you guys. I can pick him up, walk him around, but when he's near her, right. Well, maybe one thing too, a lot of people will tap them on their noses for like naughty. Don't ever do that. That shows aggression towards the bird. A good thing to do is blow at them, like their nose, like blow. They got that's a different. Okay, I'll go over here again. Yeah, I'll go over here. Right. It's okay. No. 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 That's funny. That's. Oren. There we go. Hi, Oren. Hi, Oren. Yeah, he's definitely a mama's. Definitely a mama's. I'm not sure if you heard before, but I think he's 30. Well, he's 30. He's in his, we don't actually know the most definite like ages of any of our birds, but we believe that he's in his 30s. He's right, probably.
Reed said he's like 36, 30.
Okay, Reed said he's right, should be right around 36, 37. Reed is the director of the park down at Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park, and we do a lot with, and he's a good friend of ours. So if anyone needs any other like advice or I guess things with the park, I would highly recommend checking out. Um, I'd highly recommend checking out Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park. It's definitely worth going to. It's definitely, if anyone's in that area, it's definitely worth checking. It's a live zoo. It's a zoo. I mean, it's not a zoo. It's a rescue sanctuary, and it's what it is. And it's trying to pull this up on here. Give it some. I want to. Can't view it live on there. Odd. I don't know why that won't let me go on there. This is odd. So anyhow, it's probably time to start getting Wolf settled in for night time. But I guess this ended up to be a pretty successful stream, I guess, for my first time. Again, like I said, I've been on here before just via our phone, and we've had a lot of fun. I'm trying to oh yeah, Michael, if he or she is 12, they one thing is another thing is she's young. So they go through stages in their life, a bird
Sitting in 6 different homes.
and
at
six
the age
that's hard. Yeah, I guess 6 different homes at the age of 12, that's really hard on a bird, but they do go through phases, like so they'll go through their baby phase. And matter of fact, like a bird, like it's a little behind yet, like as in humans, but so they're still really in, but they go through like that teenager phase of biting and like the naughties. It's I guess what you want to put into them. It's if it's a bird, we are very connected to our birds. So no matter what, there couldn't be anything that made me give up my bird. But um, it's hard, but it's a lot of discipline. So if you want to correct that behavior, I don't know if you can correct it, but um, there's a lot of things you'd have to do to try to correct it. And I would really highly suggest starting with their diet, their sleep, and diet and sleep is number one. Number one and number. I mean, that's the big time. That's the biggest thing with a bird is diet and sleep. Our youngest was very hormonal, and she actually was egg bound a few times, and she was in. We have an avian vet hospital, and she was in there a couple times that we've had her in there, and I can't even explain the amount of money we've got into her. Just trying to figure that situation out. And honestly, it probably was a lot to do with the diet and sleep. Because now my wife's got her on day
23.
day 23, no eggs, which is awesome. Because birds aren't supposed to lay eggs. It's actually really bad for them. Well, Michael, what kind of food, like, what are you feeding? Like, what's his diet? Like, just out of curiosity for. Other thing, guys, is one thing I mentioned on you before we get moving out of here, because I think in about 5 more minutes I'll be shutting it down. But one thing is don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I know maybe it was helpful to some, but even if it's helpful or not, to build a I know with the gentleman I was just talking to before, the tech review guy. He is seems like he's very knowledgeable with birds as well. But it's always great to have a community to fall back on and to be able to bounce things off of, even for like Michael. Like, I'm gonna try and start getting on here on a nightly routine, like and maybe sometimes different times, but I'll post it. But for right now, I think I'm gonna try doing this every night, same time, 7 p.m., and try and come on and just try to build a community where we all can get together and chat. 'Cause I like to chat. I love our birds, and it's I think there's a lot of information that everyone can there's a lot of information that everyone can input into the world of you know
Birdie world.
Yeah, so Michael, we tried to buy her the stuff from the pets shops, but she don't really like it so much. So mainly fruits and veggies. Well, fruits and veggies are good, but sometimes the fruits can be a little too much so because of the sugar. So maybe back off on the fruits. Now, I'm no professional in this, and I'm no doctor, and I'm no vet, so just so you're aware. But I maybe my wife could share some of the ideas that she uses. Angela, or maybe we can do a night. Maybe one of the live nights this week we can do a live
Yeah.
chop or something like that. Maybe I'll put together a schedule of something where we can go through some of this stuff. But I know some of those routines have helped us. So nuts are, believe it or not, nuts are no good.
Seeds and nuts are bad.
Yep, get them off the seeds and nuts. Seeds and nuts should be a treat.
75% pellets and the rest vegetables. Fruits as a treat once in a while.
Yep. So fruits have a lot of high in like sugar. So it and berries are very high in sugar. Nuts, I don't know why nuts are bad, but they are
They're high fat.
high fat. Okay. Um, so we used to have when we started, we did a lot of that. We fed our birds pretty much a nut and seed diet, like because that's where they were used to. But and it took a minute to change, but they changed, and oh my goodness, we've seen a huge difference in our birds. Um, But doing those things it's tremendously, I mean, it's tremendous. Like Wolf, the one you're looking at, he had some issues.
Yeah, so he's got liver issues. So he eats more pellets than anything. He can't have any starches.
But even with the new diet, so that that you put him
We
on.
transitioned him onto more veggies in his diet instead of just pellets.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if the other thing that's really good to do is like birds won't, here's one thing, and I'm not sure if you're aware of, but birds won't let you know if they're not feeling good. Like, you'll never know if the bird's sick. Like, they could be sick and they mask it, right? Because they mask it because of predators. So, a good way to watch your bird is look at their poop. And I know it sounds gross, but if their poop is consistent of one way and it changes a different color, darker color, or lighter or runnier, it could be, something inside their diet that's their change is, right? So sometimes you got to mix that up because of that. Um,
Weigh 'em.
weigh them. We weigh ours. How often are you weighing the birds? So once a week, we weigh them, and she keeps a log of their weight. So it kind of tells us where they are.
Especially if you're doing a diet transition, you'd want to weigh them every day because a bird will starve themselves.
Okay.
They don't like what you switch them to. It's not like most people think, well, if somebody or an animal is hungry enough, they'll eat whatever's in front of them. That's not true for birds. Birds will starve themselves. So whenever you're doing a diet transition, you're going to want to weigh them every day to make sure they're not losing weight too fast or too much too soon.
And I know one thing that we've done, or not we, because it's all credited to my wife. But what she's did to make their transition is adding just a little, like a little bit by little bit, not like a full transition, but give them a little, a little chop of whatever she makes now with a little bit of seed, and then she started chopping the seed up into the chop and they started eating it. And the birds are smart. They will literally take the seeds out of the chop and then leave it sit. So, but now I don't think our birds are on any seeds, are they?
No, they do still. They do need to have some seeds.
Okay,
So they do have a little bit of a seed mixture in with it.
there you have it. Little bit of seed yet.
Super seeds, chia seeds.
So, what I'll do is I'll put together, and I'll post it. I don't know where I post it. I guess for everyone. um. Well, let's put it this way: 7 p.m. or 7 p.m. nightly. I'm gonna go live, and maybe then I'll put together a schedule tonight on tomorrow. We'll go over some of their diets. How's that? Tomorrow we'll go over diets. I'm not sure if you're around tomorrow, but tomorrow 7 p.m. we'll do a live on diets. On how now again, anyone on this thread, I see quite a few people because we're streaming it to a couple different places. But I am not a vet and I'm not, a professional. This is just our birds and it's just what's worked for us. So, that's kind of, I don't want anyone to think that, by any means that we are, but I know we've done a lot of different things with our birds and mixing them up to have it work for us. So, and if you see what Wolf's doing now, just about every piece of our shirt has a hole in it like that.
Or being a bird mom.
Yeah. And maybe I could get Reed some tech time and get him on a live with us. Yeah, that might be a little difficult. Reed is the director of Uncle Sandy's Macaw Bird Park in Pensacola, Florida. If anyone ever has a chance, get down there. Please make sure you go through and check it out because it is a very fun place. There's a lot of birds there.
This is him preening me.
Oh, now he's gonna preen her.
Thank you.
And I think every night that I do this, maybe I'll get a little bit better and better on the streaming end of this and our video. I know it was a little shaky there in the beginning. That's about 2 hours from me. Yep. So that'd be a great place to check out. And Reed is got probably 25 years of knowledge. I will try and get him on here. He is not a tech guy, but we are streaming to his channel right now because I've developed his channel and I'm bringing it. I'm trying to grow his channel to help support the bird park. And yep, so the bird park is in here. I will post it in the chat. The address. I'll send here's the website. I'm gonna post the website here. And then I'll send the address there as well. But I can tell you, when I first got involved with Macaws, most of the everything I've learned. Oh, are you going night night?
Yeah, Wolf's going night.
Oh, hold it. We got
Going night.
your. Oh, can you say bye bye, Wolfie? Huh? Bye. You say night night. Wolf's going night night. Night night, Wolf. Oh, what's that? That's not night night. Why? He said, no, I don't want to go to bed.
Yeah. We're gonna go night. That was his night.
Yep. So they're so anyhow, they are going. So let's see if I get this turned on. Sorry for spinning. My name is Jason, and I am with Midwest Macaws. Let's see what I got going on here. I'm gonna switch to webcam. Much better. My name is Jason. I'm with Midwest Macaws. I am we are very highly involved with the bird park in Pensacola, Florida. It is a nonprofit, so if anyone has a chance, go check it out. I have posted the information in the links below. I am located in Wisconsin, so hence the Midwest Macaws. So up here we have our own set of birds that you've seen on the live tonight, which I had all 4 of them on, just different time periods. But tomorrow I am going to come live again, and I'm going to start it at 7. And this live here tonight has taught me some things on how I can help and become better in what I'd like to do is grow the community where we have here. And anyone that would like to join us, I welcome tomorrow at 7 p.m. on either the Macaw Bird Park or Midwest Macaws. I'm not sure which one everyone is joining in on, but either YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook. I have it streaming. This is my first time streaming on any of those, so it's kind of exciting. But hopefully tomorrow I'll have a little bit set up a little bit better and start. It was a little shaky start to get started, but let's say tomorrow at 7, and we can go from there. I appreciate y'all coming on board and seeing our first stream here tonight. And hopefully everyone enjoyed and got something out of it. And tomorrow, I think what we're gonna do is for Michael is I'd like to go through and I guess my wife will show how she prepares that chop and what she does. So some of those things that have helped us in our birds. So if anyone else has any ideas, feel free to join in tomorrow and share your ideas on what works and what doesn't work. And that's what I'd like to build this community for, is to everyone to collaborate and come together and just have fun. So again, my name's Jason. I've been in the roofing industry my entire life. And my tagline was always call me. But I am still in the roofing industry, just not as much. I have a big passion with these birds, and we'll see where this goes, I guess. So I'm going to get off here, and y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It helps. We're trying to grow for the nonprofit for the Uncle Sandy's Macabre Bird Park.